Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Detroit Tigers. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And now here's the starter for Minnesota, Joe Ryan. What should we keep an eye on here?
Against this starting pitcher, so it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Puts it away for the out. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. They're facing a guy today who is a strike thrower. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so they're going to have to work hard to generate base runners.
And when you've got a strike thrower like this guy on the mound, you can't be overly patient as a hitter because the umpire is generally going to give him the benefit of the doubt. So you got to go up there, understand what's in his repertoire, be aggressive in what you can handle. And you get 3 swings, why not take all 3 of them? With his control and command, he's going to be in the strike zone.
Lewis makes the grab, and that is that. End of a half. Back in target field, and on the hill in this one, Jack Flaherty. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters. Not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Rogers makes the grab, 1 away. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. Collectively, they're swinging the bats really well right now, Chris, scoring a lot of runs.
Indeed, it seems to be contagious right now. Top to bottom of this lineup, they just seem to be feeding off of one another. One thing I watched in their batting practice is, although they've been scoring a lot of runs lately, they're still paying attention to the details. A lot of balls back up the middle the other way, and that's really the building block for great offensive production.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. One out, base is empty. One down, base is empty. That just misses, and the count is 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. 2-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
2 down, base is empty. Matt Wallner digs in now. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. Ryan back to work. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. Just off the outside edge. And that is ball 1. Nobody out. Runner at first. That one lifted to left. Rodriguez makes the grab. 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Spencer Torkelson stands in now and watches strike 1. Green stands at first with 1 out. Next offering is fouled back.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just missed. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Perez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Outside, and it's 2-0. Runner on the go. That's it for a strike. Throw to second. Out there, and the inning is over.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Bottom of the inning. This is Willie Castro. Castro, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Late on that fastball.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And that skips into dirt. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
No score here in the second. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That's inside.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Ty France stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck, way back there. Has room, and he makes the catch. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Just missed. Up and in, and now 2-0.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And there's the automatic. This one in the air, center field. Buxton sizing this one up. And there's one down.
Batting it, the catcher, number 34, Jake.
So digging in, Jake Rogers. That one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Fastball for a strike. 0-2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Two the count.
And that one off the outside edge. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss at a slider. Catcher has it, fires to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Now it's Javier Baez. That was the sweeper, but it missed. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground. And that one handled. Slings to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one missed. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. kicks and deals. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Late with the swing there.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
One down, base is empty.
Ball one.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
This one lifted in the air left field. And there's two down. Emmanuel Rodriguez, the next twin up to hit. Swing and a ball popped up. Keith. He makes the grab, and that is that. 9. Back in Minnesota, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Colt Keith. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Lifted in the air down the left side. Castro. One up, one down. Matt Vierling, the next to hit. Fly to center his first time. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Slider misses outside. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Go ahead run on base. And next to hit for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a miss, strike one.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
On its way to the corner, and a foul ball. Vierling over at first with one away. Base hit. The throw to third. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Green up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Lewis. Safe. He beats it. First and second, one out. Here's Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit. But when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it. 2 on, 1 out. Good eye right there. Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And the infield fly rule called. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. He was a strikeout victim his first time. There's your strike. And that one fouled off. 2 outs. That one just misses. And the count 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go.
And he got him. Strike 3 the inning, but they leave 2. And midway in the 4th, it's the Tigers 1 and the Twins. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. He was late there. Strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And ball 1. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And that one is downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Right side, hard hit. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Buxton stands in now. Looks at that one inside.
1-0.
And there's a ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Swings and misses. And it's 2-1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
3-2.
The Twins trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Full count pitch will have to wait. Time called to the plate. Got him swinging.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Outside.
Outside.
Next offering way upstairs. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And that's a 2-out double. It's their first hit of the game.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
And the batter now, Willie Castro. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Next offering misses. And that's ball 2.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Pitch misses there. And now 3-1.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. And a 3-2. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. The throw. What a play. Inning over. Twins wind up stranding 1, and it remains 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Ryan back to work. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a leadoff double in the fifth.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Strike two.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Man at second. Liner, and this could be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. The run comes in from second. It's 2-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And up next for Detroit, Colt Keith. 0 for 2 in this one. Close, but called a ball. 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the fifth. On the ground to first, France. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. 2 down. Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. 1 for 2. Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Baez on third with 2 out. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
2 strikes.
The 0-2. Ball one there.
Executed that pitch very nicely. Just missed with it.
Two outs. And now the count is even.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Ouch, that one drilled him. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 3. So up next, Kerry Carpenter. Carpenter in his 4th year, 27 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. Next pitch in for a strike, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's way high. And the count is 2-2. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Tigers. And we're back. Here's Trevor Larnach. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
Well, these Twins, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Here's a 2-0. To the right side, Torkelson. He steps on the bag, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. And here's the first baseman, Ty France. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away. So digging in, Brooks Lee. Fly to left his first time. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot. Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
That one just misses. That one missing inside. Man at first, one away. Next pitch is downstairs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put them away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
So now a pinch hitter for the catcher, Carlos Correa.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Making a move at second base. Here's the pinch runner for the Twins, Harrison Bader. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. He thought about it, but instead returns to second. Now the left fielder, Emmanuel Rodriguez. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 on, 2 outs. Swings through that.
0-2.
That one missed. Inside, almost got him. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two on, 2 outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Just missed. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Base knock right field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in, headed for the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Tigers 3 and the Twins 1. Jose Miranda getting loose there. He's now in the game at first. Here's Riley Green. So coming into the game now on defense, Victor Caratini. He takes over behind the plate. Jorge Alcala comes on now. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. foul. Alcala winds and deals. And that one pulled foul. And Eric Summersgill punches him out. That's a strikeout. Here is Gleyber Torres. Good take by Torres.
Ball 2.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Ball
now
3.
3-0. There's a strike. In for a strike, and the count's full.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So 2 down now, and here is Spencer Torkelson. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball,
He
2
finds
strikes.
himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Next
Ball
offering
1.
upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. And it's even up. That's down and in.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love.
Goes down swinging for here in the 6th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's a.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jason Foley.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Tyler Holton getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Lang, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And another ball.
2-0.
Hard hit left side. Throws across the diamond. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Here's Byron Buxton. There's a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Matt Wallner getting ready to hit. Going 1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Next
One
pitch
ball,
in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Going to count 1 and 2. And that just misses.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
And it's filled up. The Tigers holding on to a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Willie Castro. Off the plate, and it's 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Wallner, the runner at first with 2 gone. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. Going, gone! He'll circle the bases, and it ties it up. It's 3-3.
He just sparked this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
Now here is Trevor Larnach. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
On the ground to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Jose Miranda, the next Twin up to hit. Miranda hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Just a slow ground ball this time. Baez. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. But the Twins bring in 2 on the homer. We're tied now at 3 apiece. You're dialed into the show. Back at Target Field, here's the center fielder, Perez. And that drops in for a strike. Outside low, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
And a strike in there. Just off the outside edge. It's 2-2.
Yep.
On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Number 34,
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. And that misses. And that is ball 1. That one drilled left field. Gone way up into the upper deck.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's Baez. Manager out of the dugout. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Justin Topa.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
First pitch just misses. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here at the top half of inning number 7. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2. right through there for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
On the ground right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they do get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Keith in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And that drops in for a strike.
1-1.
Hot shot to third. Whips it to first. And that will end the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Tyler Holton. He last pitched 2 days ago. Lee goes after that one for strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball. Baez sends it across to first. One up, one down. Vic Caratini at the plate.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
On the ground right side, collected by Torres. Throws to first in time. And that quickly 2 away. So up next for Minnesota, Emmanuel Rodriguez. Inside, just missed. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. That one finds the zone and the count 1-1. That one hammered but pulled foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Check swing, no appeal.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Twins retired in short order. Score holds at 4-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Matt Vierling. Topa back to work. Just missed. Topa in his 6th season. He features a sinker, a slider, a cutter, and he works in it out into left center. Corrals it. And there's one away. And next up for the Tigers, Kerry Carpenter. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitch. Cody Funderburk into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Throws to second. And in there with a double off the wall.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Now at the plate, Riley Green. There's a strike. That's a strike. Carpenter, the runner at second with one away. And 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Man at second. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's Gleyber Torres. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. Here comes Torque to the plate. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Brock Stewart on to pitch here.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Popped up. Lead. And that's the 3rd out. Tigers strand a pair, and it remains a 4-3 game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Alex Lang.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Back to the top of the order now. Leading off, Royce Lewis. That's outside. Ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Brant Herter up and loosening in the pen. Vest also throwing. And now 1-2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Stays alive. Next offering is down low. And that's in the dirt. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
No outs, runner at first. And now Byron Buxton. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Lang picks over, and he's back safely. Next offering is in for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And here is Matt Wallner.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Checks over to first, back safely. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Alex Lang won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a 1-run. A new pitcher in the game, Brant Herter.
Well, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Next to hit, Willie Castro. The shortstop takes the ball.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Hit in the air, left field. Green settles under it, and that ends the inning. Nicely done. Back in Minnesota, new inning getting started. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder Perez. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Rodriguez makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Man, this Target Field has such a fun, distinctive look to it, and you can tell the care that went into making this place. The construction even used a lot of Kasota limestone, which comes from a town up near Mankato, Minnesota, which is just about an hour and a half from here.
And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. He sent one out of here in the 7th.
Yeah, big moment in this game as well. It was a great swing, and one of the reasons why they're out in front and looking to add on right here.
And strike 1 to the catcher.
0-1's the count.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boot, get back on track. His team needs him.
Baez stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Yeah, now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Hit on the ground to short. Tosses to first. Baez gone in the play. And that is that. Tigers fail to make any noise, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. And we're back. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Now it's the DH, Trevor Larnach. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No, he held up. One-run game, bottom 9. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
El chamaquito de Brooklyn. Ey, Nelson.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Here's the second baseman, Brooks Lee. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. A one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
The Twins down to their final strike. And just misses with that one.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And that'll do it. The Tigers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen.